Welcome once again to Registered Resident Occupant. And I'm back in my personal care room, and what I have here is an array in what's said to be sadomasochistic first aid conditions in personal care and medicine. And what I'm going to be doing is going through these and just describing them briefly what they are. And let's start over here with this. This, as I said, this container here, it's got some Vaseline and some mint oil in it, and that's a balm that I placed to help minor abrasions. This is some athletic tape, and what I use this for is to help put on band-aids, and which would be gauze pads. I make my own band-aid-like thing with gauze pads, and I use this athletic tape to have it stay in place. And so here's some wet ones. Those are just some disposable wipes that can sanitize or kills 99% germs, and cleaning hands if ones don't have the soap and water condition. And this is Philip's milk of magnesia, and I use this sometimes if I'm on a medication. It's an antibiotic, and I get a little constipated, and that's what I use this Philip's milk of magnesia for. I think I've used it once in 4 years or so. And here's some Colgate White toothpaste for sensitive teeth, and I use that mostly in the morning. And then I have this Colgate gel, and I use that for my teeth in the afternoon and evening. And this is Benadryl. This is an antihistamine, and when I get a cold, so that congestion doesn't go back down in my lungs, then I take an antihistamine so that I get pneumonia. Best that I effort not to, at least not a chronic chest cough. And then this is SPF 70, and this is a balm that I place on my skin when I go outside. And this is a 4-blade face razor, and I use this to trim my facial condition. And I use also with that what's said to be this Schick Hydro gel shaving cream that I use with that razor there. And here's a conglomeration I have in dental floss, different kinds. I use that to clean in between my teeth. And I also have these soft gum picks that I use to clean in between my teeth also. And over here I've got some Gold Bond body lotion. This is menthol medicated, and I use that when I have minor abrasions on my skin also, and to provide some moisture to my skin also. And then this is a Neosporin. I purchased this in my ignorance. It's more for some other people, but I have used it sometime when I have minor abrasions that I have. This is some aspirin. This is low dosage aspirin, and sometimes when I have some kind of a body pain, then I ingest a low dose aspirin so that can help me relieve my body pain. And then this is some waterproof tape, and I use this also to hold some gauze bandage in place when I have minor abrasions and cuts. And this is a sulfur ointment, and I use this on minor abrasions and cuts also. And then this is Band-Aid and gauze, and I use these on minor abrasions and cuts also. And then this is Act as it is mouthwash, and I use this to rinse my mouth and to clean it out after I brush my teeth, and sometimes before and sometimes after, just depending on how I feel about it one particular day and another. And I sometimes use it before I floss, and sometimes I use it after I floss. And this is a toothbrush that I use. I use this with the toothpaste, and I brush my teeth. And then this is some spearmint oil, and I stir this in a dilution in water, and it becomes a nice hairspray that I use. And I also apply it in the water dilution on cuts and scrapes also. And then this is a gum pick. I use this to clean my in between my teeth in my gum locations. And then these here, this is some fingernail clippers as it is. And I use this to clip my fingernails. This is toenail clippers. And you can see that the toenail clippers are larger thing than the fingernail clippers. And then this is another fingernail clipper that goes with that toenail clipper there. And then here I have some body wash. And this is the Old Spice Swagger body wash. And I use it for my hand washing, and I use it also sometimes as a shampoo. But it's said to be not a shampoo, but a body wash. And then this is an ace comb that I have in spare, not with my other combs. And so that concludes the condition, what's said to be my personal care array here in my sadomasochistic first aider condition. I try to be as kindly to myself as I may, but sometimes in my first aid condition I do feel a little pain. And here's one more thing I forgot. And this here is to be off deep woods. And sometimes I spray on that off deep woods when I'm going to be around trees on some natural land and things, including what was said to be some harvesting that I do some portion, an hour in the year. And so that's the array that I have. And how long does it take me to collect an array like this? Well, this time it's been about 4 years that it took me to collect these supplies for one ailment and condition and another that I had. And they're a little bit different than an array that I had maybe some year previously, but that's what I have. And this time, registered resident occupant.